Hey Quinny, welcome to Pop Rock Radio. How are you? Oh,
I'm all right. How's yourself?
yeah, I'm all right. I just noticed something. Look on the screen and tell me what's wrong.
Just, well, there's a few of me. Oh, I've spelled Quinny wrong, have I?
Yeah,
Have you spelled
yeah,
Quinny
I've spelled it wrong. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just going to fix that now. Yeah, look at that. Is that
wrong?
better?
Cool.
That's
That
better.
looks about right.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Oh, that's what happens when you're in a rush. You just. But we,
Yeah.
we do our weekly wrap on a Sunday. Tom and myself, and my job is to make sure the titles and everything's correct for the show.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll type it up, go, yeah, that's great, it's $1,000,000. And we get into the show and I'll bring up the titles and there'll be spelling mistakes, there'll be capital letters in the middle of a word or,
You read them backwards. That's
yeah,
that's how you know. Because if you read it forwards, you kind of gloss over them.
yeah. Oh, it's crazy. But you've got a new song out,
Yeah,
Settlers. I've
yeah.
got to stop talk. I mumble when I talk. I'm always in trouble for mumbling. Settlers. So,
Me too.
yeah. Hey, it's a great song.
Thanks.
The video clip, I just can't stop watching it. Whose idea was it for the video clip?
It was mostly my brother Martin, so
Yep.
he's the main guy in it.
All right. Yep.
Um, so it was mostly him. We chatted a bit about it. I had some idea that I wanted to. I liked the idea of having some mountains and things in it, and that
Yep.
eventually became a bit of a dream sequence that then became a where he ends up at the end of the video.
Yep.
I think that the kind of anxiety element was actually a guy, Nick Afchain, that Martin was chatting to that we know
Yep.
from Scotland. But yeah, it was when he got together with Stephen, who's also in the video, and Connor, who
Yep.
filmed it. That they kind of yeah, is Connor in it? No, I don't think Connor appears, but yeah, that they sort of solidified that
Yep.
idea. Yeah, it's great. After a certain point, I chatted a bit about after a certain point, I just let them
Yeah.
go with it.
Yeah. Because
Know that.
it's funny watching them in the clip. It's like the chemistry to both of them there. It's like crazy. I was like watching
Yeah,
it, and then at the end, I was expecting when he climbed up the hill, I was expecting something else to happen. I'm not going to give it away. People are going to watch it, but
yeah.
I was expecting something else to happen. I was having memories of Drop Dead Fred.
Oh right. Yeah,
Yeah,
like that. Yeah, the what was I going to say? Yeah, the I've lost my train of thought then.
that's right. Tell us a bit about Settlers, the song itself. How did you come up with it?
So
How did you write it?
that was written with my friends Mary and Hannah,
Yep.
Mary Collins and Hannah Damon. We were all together in Maine,
Yep.
in America. We used to live in the same town in Scotland and Paisley, and so we were together and we thought we need to write something, and so
Yep.
we did. It took us a few goes, but Hannah came up with some chords, and that sort of provided the basis of the song.
Yep.
And then when we were recording it, I had my mate Graham McCusker. He's a keys player, really good keys player, and he came up with a few changes and things. So that's how it kind of got tweaked. But the bulk of the song was written with Hannah and Mary.
Yep.
And in fact, if you go on Spotify on the single, the kind of B side, if you like, is an acoustic version,
Yep.
which you can hear what the song is closer to what it was written like with Hannah and Mary. So they get, because we all took a couple of lines each and things. So
Yep.
yeah, but they couldn't make it do when I was doing it and a bunch of other things. And so we ended up just doing a version that was like me and the band, and then we did like a stripped back version that
Yep.
kind of showcased the three of us
Yeah.
together a bit.
Now, I just want to clarify something. I want to see if it's true. I read somewhere that people mistake you for Ed Sheeran.
Oh, where did you get that idea? Um,
Um, yeah, where did I
it
get that?
happens a bit. Not so much in Australia.
Yeah,
In the UK, it would happen a lot for sure.
yeah. Did you used to
Uh,
play on that?
no, I don't like his music. People have said to me loads like you could, you could make some good money out of that, and I'm like, music is the thing above
Yeah,
all else that I enjoy. I don't know why I would do something that I really don't like with it.
yeah. No, you got to really enjoy it, but it's
I've got a
fine.
job. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't need to do something for money.
yeah. Is this your first single in a little time. So I looked
Well,
on YouTube. If I look on YouTube, there's a video from 8 months ago, and then there's like
hmm,
4 years before that. But the one 8 months ago is like a Boxing Day bells.
yeah. So those are all most of the stuff I've done in the last few years are Christmas songs.
Yeah,
So it's the well, I did do it. I released an old EP that I had an old unreleased EP. I released that earlier. No, sorry, early 2023. Yeah.
yeah,
So that was my first like serious music, I suppose, in a while. But that Settlers is like my first new
yeah,
serious music. Before that, from 2018 till I don't know 2022 or 2023, I'd only done like Christmas stuff
yeah.
for fun. It was good fun. I've got one this year as well, so I
Yeah.
still like doing it.
Oh, that's good. No, you got to get your music wherever you can get your music, don't you? It's like Christmas songs are
Oh,
good. Yeah,
I love doing Christmas songs. Are fun
yeah,
because I don't take them dead serious. I'm not dead into Christmas. It's just like it's a good form
yeah,
for cheesy stuff.
yeah,
I can let myself do cheesy stuff without feeling like too cringy about it.
yeah. Anything different to Mariah Carey? It's great.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've played that one before, and it's
Yeah,
fun. It's good.
yeah. Cool. Hey, just before we get too far into it, the QR code on the screen, if people want to scan that in, we'll have links in the description. If you can't, that's the one. Yep, that one there. Yep. If they can't scan it with their phone, there'll be a link in the description. But that will take you to Quinny's Linktree account, where you can get tickets for a show on the 15th of August. You can listen to Settlers, you can watch it, and listen to Variety Suite. And
That's my old band. I've recently just put all the stuff on Spotify, so
yeah,
that stuff's about 15 years old.
oh yeah.
I recently went to my birthday.
Okay, what's Jimmy Lit?
So Jimmy Lit is like a comedy rap thing that I've done with my brother Martin that I was talking about.
Yeah,
My brother Andrew took that picture of Jimmy Lit that's on the artwork as well.
yeah,
That's overlooking the like housing estate that we used to live on.
yeah,
So yeah, it's like a rap thing
yeah,
that I did. Yeah, I mean, kind of during lockdown, I was in Australia,
yeah,
and I wasn't working and I wasn't getting benefits, so I was kind of trying to sell music, and
yeah,
so I started. My music production skills aren't very good, so I started making these like stupid rap songs. But then a mate of mine he was able to put some better production on it, and I put them on Bandcamp, and people were buying them. So that's sort of like what that is. A few in there that I didn't do at that time, but yeah. And then Martin, he's on some of the songs, but he's also he kind of plays Jimmy Lit, like he's the character, and so I'm like the mind and he's the body.
Yeah. Sounds like a whole. I'm gonna have to go listen to it now. Yeah,
I mean, they're really stupid.
Yeah.
But I think the production elements, which weren't my bits, I did the basic bits, but what Nathan did, who also mixed Settlers and mixed my album, he made some of the production pretty amazing considering what I'd sent him. Was vocals recorded with ease.
Yeah.
So
but that it just shows though that artists, like when you create something, you don't need to have a whole big giant studio behind you. You can actually go and record it.
Yeah.
And then,
well, yeah, but, I mean, I think Nathan put a lot of work into cleaning them up.
Yeah.
He likes things to be done properly.
Yeah.
So he was always like, you need to get a decent microphone and all of that. And I was like, you can just fix it.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it in post. Just get them to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next thing you know, you'll just get a tin can with a string on it and just run it to his studio, and you can sit in your lounge room and just...
Yeah, from here to Folkestone in the South England.
Yeah, how did you go being in lockdown with no income coming in, just making your music?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even count the music as income really, but because it was so little. But I mean, not that I didn't appreciate everything that I got. I did pay for my shopping and all of that. But yeah, it was rough enough. I mean, I was talking to someone actually today who was in China during the lockdowns, and that really sucked because they weren't allowed to leave at all, and the government were delivering food to their house, and sometimes they wouldn't get it, and sometimes they didn't have enough water and all. So anyway, my point is that what I went through doesn't sound that bad. You know, we talk about Melbourne how bad it was at the time, but then talking to her today, I was like, Christ, what am I moaning about?
Yeah.
It's fine. Well, I ate McDonald's like 6 days a week. It was fine.
I've got me little pink cards here. Now, my pink cards are 10 random questions. I've got a big pile of them. Okay. And I'll pull 10 questions out. It's called Get to Know Quinny. So these are questions that you'll probably never get asked by another adult. So,
okay.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, question 1. Who is your favourite cartoon character?
Was always a big Bugs Bunny fan.
Yeah.
You know, but I think, can you count like Batman?
Yeah.
That's how I would say that he was probably always my favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with Batman.
Yep, that's a good one. What was the first album you bought?
First album I bought?
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavoured Water by Limp Bizkit, maybe?
Yeah.
I know the first single was Heaven is a Half Pipe by OPM.
Yep.
That's the first single of it.
Cool. Politics should be replaced with something. What should it be replaced with?
Chocolate.
What is your favourite alcoholic drink?
I don't drink.
Oh, there you go. What's your favourite non-alcoholic drink?
Well, actually, but my favourite alcoholic drink would still be Guinness.
Yeah.
Yep. But non-alcoholic, I'd probably go for. I actually really like lemon lime bitters. You don't get that in the UK. When my girlfriend and I went over, she asked this really rude Scottish waitress for a lemon lime bitters, and just even in the accent and the woman, because it all kind of rolls into one.
Yeah.
And the woman just looked at her like, "What?" That's what she said. What? It was the first meal we'd gone for off the plane.
Yeah. I thought lemon lime bitters was everywhere.
No, Maddie was like so confused. Anyway.
Yep. Okay. Your first car was a.
What have we got? A Camry.
Yeah, Camry. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Yep. What was the last pic you took on your phone? You don't have to show us. You don't have to show us.
Well, I can tell you that screenshotted, I suppose, is the screenshotted pictures of a conversation I've had with someone that stole my bike. Sent to the police. So that's.
When did that happen? Like recently?
Oh, my bike was stolen ages ago, but I've found it online, and I'm trying to get it back.
Yeah. What's the best pickup line given or received?
I used to have some pickup lines.
Yep.
It's been so long now. What did I used to say? I can't remember. So long. Whoa. Well, I mean, there's loads of stupid Scottish ones, I suppose, but I can't remember.
Oh, well, we can come back to it.
Yeah, come back to that. Yeah. Actually, it's been so long since I've chatted anyone up.
Yeah. Never mind. Hey, what's your favourite season? Summer, winter, spring, or autumn?
I quite like autumn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the hot in summer, and I'm not a fan of the cold in winter. So.
Yeah. Final question. When I grow up, I want to be...
a rock star.
Yeah. A big rock star.
Yeah, just a minor rock star.
Yeah.
Footnote on the in the dictionary of rock.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you got coming up after this? After Settlers?
So I've got that. I've got that gig happening on the 15th of August. So that day I'm releasing another tune.
Yep.
Called Found and Lost, which Martin, my brother, and some other guys have done another music video for.
Yep.
Which will be great. And then I've got another couple of singles, and then I'm doing the album.
Yep.
In October, and then I'll do I've got a Christmas song, and I'll do a gig at Christmas as well, which will work as a sort of album launch as well.
Yep. Do you get out doing many shows?
I'll just do this one in August, and then I'll do one in December.
Yep. So you don't get it.
And then there's a couple of people have asked me to do like support slots and things, so I'll do those.
Yeah. Oh, wicked. That'd be good. Cool. I'm just running out of. I've gone through all my questions. We went through them so quick, speaking so fast. we have to get back to that pickup. Well, you have to get back onto that pickup line.
Yeah, pickup. I honestly can't remember. You know what I did used to do, and it's now I think, and it's fucking lame. But like when you would be like, right, I'll go up and I'd be like, right, you don't need to talk. We don't need to chat or anything like that. It's just my mates. They've sent me over here, and I just, I'm just going to do this. We just do this for a couple of minutes, and then I'll fuck off. Yeah. And then that would be my icebreaker. But I wouldn't have been sent over by my friends at all. That would just be how I would icebreak, and then that's how I would end up chatting to folk. Another one that I used to do, now that you've got me thinking, is I used to buy cigarettes but not a lighter. Yeah. And so then I would ask girls for a light. I mean, and that's a pretty standard one, but it works. Gets you talking, especially outside. Yeah. Yeah. No,
that's pretty cool. So I had a question. I don't know what it is tonight. I'm just getting all these blanks coming through. All right, the Fitzroy Pinnacle, North Vic. Yeah. 18
Quinny
plus.
The Penny.
Yeah, Quinny the Penny. Yep. Thursday, 15th of August. So make sure people get on to the OzTix website and you get tickets there.
Yeah. Tickets are here. No, wrong side.
I'm useless at that. Hey, okay. Put the card. No, you've got it. Yep, right there. Ding ding. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. We can do this. Oh, wrong one. Press that.
You get the sound effects, do you?
Yes, that one. Get the QR code going. Yeah. I've had the desk there for ages and had heaps of sound effects, and I've only just started playing with them. It's going crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us this evening. I know it's getting late over you're in Victoria, that's right? Yeah, well, obviously.
Yeah. Were you in WA?
Yeah, WA, yeah. Oh, we'll keep going because I just remembered some of the questions that I wanted to ask.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot all the musical questions, like where do you get the inspiration to write the songs from? How do you, do they just...
Well, what I've been chatting about with people is I've just been thinking about these things as people have been asking me, and I feel like I've got like what covers all of my bases. They're not the be all and end all of my influences, but there's kind of like 4 bands that I think cross over.
Yeah.
One being the Beatles.
Yep.
Then
you seen the background?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Maddie's. It's not even mine. But let me think. Then a Scottish band called Biffy Clyro.
Yep.
Their first 3 albums, really. I wasn't a big fan of them afterwards, but I'm glad that they're still doing stuff. Third would be Bombay Bicycle Club. I don't know if you know them. They're an English London band that I love. There's specific 2 or 3 albums that I really love. And then Blink-182.
Yep.
So between the 4 of them, I feel like they kind of, where they overlap is sort of cover all of my bases.
Yep.
Yeah, I can normally trace something that I've done to what it was, and I can hear it in my tunes. But there's lots of other bands that I love as well, but I feel like those 4 Bs are sort of like my...
So when you sit down to write a song, do you have any processes that you follow?
My favourite thing is really to come up with stuff when I'm like on the bus or walking around, or... I mean, sometimes what will happen is someone will give me some sort of like stimulus, not songs that I use for my own stuff right enough, but people will say, oh, I've been working on a play, or I want to write a song like this or that, and I quite like to just come up with a song like that. I think they're similar to like with the Christmas stuff. When I've got a bit of a brief, I kind of shed a bit of myself awareness away, and I kind of just write something rather than thinking, oh, that doesn't sound like a Quinny song, as if that means anything to anyone.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think, a lot of it, it's when I've got a bit of stimulus or I've got something I want to write about or whatever, kind of walking about or being like on the bus or the train or something like that, those times I really like, because I don't really listen to music when I'm walking about, for no reason. I don't know why I don't, but yeah, that's when I do a lot of thinking and coming up with stuff. I suppose that's part of it. I'm not listening to music because I'm always thinking about music anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Do you walk along with a recorder singing into your phone or anything like that?
I do that quite a lot, yeah. And then when I get home, I'll try and figure it out. And then what happens is when I start learning it on guitar, whatever I've been singing into myself, I'll make mistakes on what I'm playing, but then those mistakes actually become part of the tune, because a mistake's like an idea I could never have come up with.
Yeah,
you know? So it all comes together. I mean, it's good. There's good mistakes and bad mistakes. So it's from me.
I've got this theory. You can help me out with this one, but I've got this theory that the best music doesn't start off the way that it finishes.
Totally.
I reckon people go in the shower, because I do this all the time. I go in the shower and I'll start singing just the stupidest things that you could ever think of. But it sounds so great. It sounds great.
Oh yeah, because you can hear it. You feel the full orchestration in your head, right?
Yeah. And you could be singing about a piece of soap that's stuck in the drain, and you could be singing the worst thing, or singing about a toothpaste tube, and then you come out.
Was yesterday not the original words were like ham and eggs? Ham and eggs, how I love to see those lovely legs, or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Because I've spoken to a few people, and they reckon that's how they've written their songs, and I'm like, oh, well, there you go, must be something in it.
Oh yeah, the shower and all that's great for all that stuff. I've definitely come up with ones. The shower is the same headspace as being on the bus. I think when there's nothing, that's what you're doing, and you can't do anything else when you're there. It's hard to do anything else when you're in the shower except from being in the shower.
Yeah. So, has Settlers been picked up much on radio?
A little bit. I did got some radio play in Scotland on BBC. These were my kind of first BBC airplays, which is cool. I've got a little bit in Melbourne. What was I played on today? It was in 88.8 Southern or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, so there's a few. A little bit. Nothing on Triple R or anything yet, but that's okay.
Have you actually heard yourself being played on radio yet?
No, I've never. I've listened back, but I haven't heard it live.
Well, how do you reckon you'll go if you're walking along, listen to the radio, and when your songs come on? How would you react?
That would be cool. I would like that. Oh, I think I might have been played on Triple R last year when I was doing my Christmas thing. I think Boxing Day Bells actually played on Triple R a couple of times, but I didn't do that. I didn't. Yeah. Oh no, I did. I think I did. Can't remember. I'm losing track of what I've done and what I haven't. But yeah, I mean, I would love to be like. I don't. Have you ever seen the film That Thing You Do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tom Hanks is in it, but I think his production company made it. But they just when they have their hit, this band have their hit. That thing you do, and the guy, he works in a appliances shop, his dad's appliances shop, and he turns on all the radios in the shop. I'd love to be like that, that excited.
Yeah, I've got one last question, and it's going back to the get to know Quinny. You said you don't drink. Are you the only Scotsman who doesn't drink?
You'd be surprised. There's a few of us dropping out, and actually both my brothers don't drink it anymore either. So yeah,
is there
people are dropping? When you're in Scotland, you start drinking so young, you just get fed up with it.
Yeah. So is there any reason why you don't? You just no conspiracies or no stories behind it? Nothing we can.
Nothing really. It's just like that's how I'm able to do music. Like I was really struggling to do anything with my time outside of work, except drink and get hungover. So in order to, and I was spending a lot of money when I was living in London, and I was just like, I might just try and save. How much money do I spend on booze? So if I just don't do that, and then there's the things like taxis and Uber Eats and whatever else, take all that out. That's actually a bit of money that I could do some recording and pay for some rehearsals and stuff. So that is actually really what motivated me to keep going. A lot of people ask me if I feel better, and I don't feel better. I just don't feel worse.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Nothing's went up, just things haven't went down.
Yeah, so you don't wake up on a Saturday morning and go,
oh, yeah, but I mean, I lie in anyway. I think that's part of it. I'm pretty lazy, so like on a Saturday, I probably don't get out of bed till midday or so anyway. So it's like, can you imagine that with a hangover? I just never leave the house. So I think that's mostly it. But it's been fine. I rarely miss it. I have drank a bit when I go back to Scotland. There's certain people that I maybe have a drink with, but not really. I kind of avoid it. Mostly.
No, too easy. Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight. So it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Hopefully the success of Settlers keeps going up and up and up, and more songs will come out. We'll get to hear a bit more of Quinny.
Yeah, great. Thanks a lot, man.
First frost of the year, the end is getting near, it's upon us. There's a debt left to pay, they're saying it's too late, aren't we always? When we're dried up and done, is there worse yet still to come for our daughters? Oh, you throw me in and out of your way. You know me in and out, all the same. You throw me in and out of your the same.